have joystick systems at that time
Yeah.
for
Atari was all
Atari.
that.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was all about Atari.
So you had all these consoles, you played all that, is it?
Yeah, I have. See, so I had. Dad used to be friends with a lot of people, so I didn't
Right.
have these consoles. Somehow the friend used to be friends with someone, and somehow used to have it or something like that. That kind of thing.
Right.
कहीं ना कहीं तो दिख ही जाता था, कहीं ना कहीं तो मिल ही जाता था. Somewhere or the other, we used to find this system.
Right.
And to be honest, Atari was a very early system. I think 1987 or 87 or 88 Atari was launched in the US. Until it
Right.
came now to India, it was 1990s. At least, so whenever music used to hit the US or the UK, to reach India used to take at least 3 or 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
So and you know, every why that 3 4 years, because it used to be bootlegged and then come to India. Bootleg मतलब चोरी का माल था.
Mm-hmm.
ठीक है, तो वो चोरी का माल हमारे पास आता था कॉमिक्स के जरिए पे. It used to come through comics, it used to come through multiple systems, and you know, and the only way to get those imported stuff over here was via shipping. तो शिपिंग के अंदर एक कंटेनर के अंदर कुछ भी फेंक दो, और वो अगर गलती से किसी के हाथ लग गया यहाँ पर, तो फिर वो बेच देता था फॉर अ सर्टेन प्राइस. So those kind of systems used to exist in India
Nice.
long ago. Like I'm talking about 85 to 90s. Then P.V. Narasimha Rao came, and then he sort of bought a ban on you know. Also, we had our own systems which didn't allow. There were a lot of bans and all. Coming to the gaming aspect of things, what happened was then we had the console series, which used to be those cassette series. Media bolte the media console bolte the. We used to call it media console. The media console used to have two joysticks stick together. They were not four joysticks. They were two joysticks stuck together. And the media console used to have like a cassette. Used to plug in. And those all were 16-bit games. Matlab X16. What these terminology X4, X2, X8 used to be the graphics processing power. Do you understand?
Right.
So the X16 games used to have these horizontal movement, games like Mario ho gaya, Contra ho gaya. These used to be. To be honest, I am from a generation even before that. I mean, I have played Prince.
Okay.
And during those times, there used to be two very famous games called Prince and Dave.
Okay.
And both were similar, side scrollers. They're called side scrollers. And if you go back to the Prince of Persia, with the really first one,
Right.
that was a DOS based game.
Yeah. Okay.
Before even Windows came out, DOS used to be the prevalent function or prevalent media to talk to each other. Now today we use DOS to execute code so that Windows runs properly, but DOS used to be a whole language in itself. So DOS used to have logic as a separate software. Logic used to learn for coding so that you can do stuff in logic like mathematical stuff and blah blah blah. But that was DOS for you. So DOS was the operating system at then. So whenever you open BIOS के बाद जो system आता था, what system used to come up was DOS. And there you could execute applications. For the longest time, my dad used to work in DOS with a software called Metastock, and used to handle and handle stock market infusion, which means he used to open Economic Times and write down all the information of the Economic Times of his stock, and then do predictions for a stock in a software called Metastock in 1987, 88, 89.
Okay.
And I was a kid. I was like 6 years old maybe at that time. I was 85 born. 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. So I was 5 years born.
Okay.
And dad had this computer, and I was like super like grabbed into
But
it.
you become tech savvy. Yeah.
So because I was grabbed into it, what happened was one day I just went to play my game, and I used to wake up at like 4 in the morning or 3:30, 4 in the morning, and go to the computers. I knew how to switch it on by myself, and I tried to log into the game, and I logged into the game, and I didn't log into the game. I logged into Metastock by because I remembered the keywords that my father used to type. Bro, you know what I did? I literally erased 3 years of his life. You're back? I can't hear you now. Alright, I can't hear you, so let me get back to the game. I'll continue once you can hear me. I mean, once I can hear you.
Said they referenced a group of giants he called the fallen angels, hidden in the holy city. But bear in mind that Father Crescenzo was known mainly for one thing.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Star Craig.
No, I'm not talking. Can you hear me? Basically, uninstall and reinstall Discord. That's it. And it should be fine. Use the Revo uninstaller. Alright. Clear suit. Or join from your phone now, bro. Even easier. Yeah, I can't hear you. That's why. So join from your phone. I think that should be better.
Go ahead. Yes? Perfetto, Indy. You should have become a man of the cloth.
Found another calling.
We have to be careful.
Cool.
Il Duce has eyes and ears everywhere, even in the holy city. Well, Padre Ventura, this is,
Father Gallagher from St. Joseph's, Boston.
An American.
You're here to help Antonio. He's going deaf, he says. An old war wound, I'm told.
Well, I'm just here to serve God. Aren't we all?
Responsabilità. Credo che il Santo Padre sarebbe in quanto contrariato se introducessimo individui discutibili nella sua città.
naturalmente, Padre Ventura.
There's sort of some unnecessary movement of hair on his head.
He's a jolly fellow.
Yes. Good luck, Indy. Believe me, I will be here in my office.
Take a look in the library. See if I can't find that symbol.
Alright.
I'll see you later.
I'm audible.
Yep, audible.
Oh, great. I'm back. What a pain. I don't know what's happening with this system.
No, it's happened to Vizo also. It's just a glitchy thing or whatever.
Yeah,
It's happened to me as well. It's happened to me as well. Long time ago, it's happened to me as well.
So what do? You restart the PC or do you do something else?
Let's see if this works.
Yeah, I actually even did a lot of, like stuff with the PC, like Windows reinstall and blah blah blah. But
Where do you think it leads?
Only one way to find out.
So that's how your
Okay.
tech savviness came out from your father.
no. So yeah, where were we?
So your
So
father was
I installed, I
Metastock.
went to his application, Metastock, okay, and
Yeah.
I tried to find my application from it, called Cars, okay.
Hmm.
So Cars was an application which was like a not a side scroller. And you think about the early days of NFS,
Yeah.
but in DOS version, black and white.
Okay.
So I just ruined 3 years of his life
What?
in the process. Yeah. I went into his application. Instead of
Right.
typing my games application, which was the directory I was trying to find, I didn't know. I went into his directory and I ran his application, which was Metastock, and within his application I erased 3 years of his written data and overwrite it to find my game. And I was like, what, 6 years old at that time? Yeah, happens. He was pissed off. He was damn pissed off, but he didn't do anything. He knew I was a kid.
I'm not understanding like what you did, but but 3 years or what?
I can totally explain to you what I did. I can totally remember because that's the first time I saw my dad angry at me for something that I did ever. Otherwise, my dad is like really cool. He's like a chill bucket. He doesn't shout. He
Okay.
doesn't do anything. But that was the first time he actually sort of got angry and could see it fuming. Like he got up and he sort of lost data. Like 3 years of physical data that he manually wrote on the PC
Hmm.
by opening his newspaper on a daily basis and inputting that data for 3 years.
Hmm.
So
He was
anyway, then
trying to make these prediction models way before.
yeah,
He was
yeah.
trying
So
to make
today's, these Fibonacci series and all these models that they do on the on the stock market, so that you can buy,
market,
sell, and all those things. Yeah, that he used to do long time ago. Even when computers were just out at that time, and at that time a computer used to cost like half a lakh rupees, bro.
Fortune. Yeah, definitely a fortune.
In today's terms of money, a fortune.
Half
So
lakh, huh?
half a lakh,
50,000.
half a lakh, half a lakh.
Yeah, 50,000.
Yeah, 50,000 just for the box, the PC, apart from the monitor and the keyboard and the mouse. Mouse though came very late. Mouse used to have that ball system. Today our folks can't even
50,000
know.
in present day money or adjusting inflation? or
That day
what?
money, 50,000.
Yeah.
That day money, 50,000. RAM used to cost around 8,000 bucks. Today RAM is like 2,000, 4,000, 8,000, double, whatever. RAM used to cost like 10, 12,000 bucks if you want to upgrade like a 32 GB RAM. Like 32 GB RAM was non-existent.
Non-existent.
Then came the floppy disk. So this is the part of the gaming in terms of the PC gaming aspect. So a lot changed within years. Within 2-3 years, what happened was cable TV was invented. We used to get video shows. We used to have, so gaming was like like a step back. It took a step back for everybody because we were so overwhelmed with TV by itself. So TV used to have Chitrahar and black and white TV, Doordarshan and Mahabharat and stuff and all. Then suddenly color TVs came in, and then you had like Star TV with your Cartoon Network, which of course was not Cartoon Network, but there's a certain time period where cartoons used to play. So that turned out to become like what you have Tata Sky today. Earlier days used to be called cable TV, and then that used to have Cartoon Network and few other Nickelodeon and channels and all that. Yeah, so you were born in that genre. You were born in that era and that genre. So I'm talking about just before that. So before the console series used to come out, which is your media series, used to have the 64. So the 16-bit. So DOS games, okay, got converted into the media games in the consoles. And they all over the world, all these DOS games used to come in a small package, which is called media games. You used to just put the cassette inside, and you used to have 2,000 games in one. They used to get 9,900 games in one. Some of the games like Bomberman were really awesome. There was some of the games like Duck Hunt, Battle Wars was awesome. Duck Hunt was awesome. Cricket used to be there. Golf used to be there. Huh?
Jackal.
Jackal used to be there. Yes.
And
Those days everybody was playing it, but only the middle class above could play it. Little above middle class who could afford that system, PC system, could afford that, and that was the core of the gaming crux. So,
in which year?
In which year was this? This was around little above 86, because 86 above, US was already playing in that genre.
Okay.
India got it 89, 90s used to get it.
Okay.
So it got plethora of this thing, and only you used to go to the US as a flight. You would be able to find stuff like this in US and then get it back. So UK, US, Australia, these Japan was the major contributor to really convert these games, and most of the games used to be in Japan knowledge only.
Exactly. Yeah. Even when I was a kid, I guess like 7 or 8. I think in 2005 or 6, I had that 500 rupees car. I got that console, that cartridges for the console, that hunt gun and everything.
2005-6, I was in, if I'm not wrong, 2005-6, I had completed my 10th. I was in my second year of college, 2005. So, yeah, I have done all this before that also.
Yeah.
Then there was to be, then a revolution came, something called 34-bit graphics, which means all the side scrollers games are converted to a 32-bit gaming, which was semi 3D. So which company using Nintendo was the first one. Using Nintendo, they came with Sega, and Sega came up with this thing. But majorly, Nintendo played a big role in converting a 2D game into a 3D action shooter. Ho gaya 3D. If you would go to a gaming parlor, you would have those shooting games, right, with the gun.
Right.
So have you heard of Virtua Cop?
Virtual Cop, yeah.
Virtual Cop. So that was one of them. Then there used to be that obviously Street Fighter and all of that is obviously there. So 2D game के अंदर Street Fighter नहीं था. 32-bit जब ग्राफिक्स 32-bit हो गई ना, तब Street Fighter वगैरह लॉन्च होना चालू हुआ. So Street Fighter came in, then these Virtua Co-op and all these kind of games came in, and the market grew. Nintendo grew. Nintendo and Japanese usually used to make games. Mortal Kombat aaya. Really famous ones that I'll talk to you about were Mortal Kombat. Pokemon was there, but not many people would get a hand of it, because Pokemon language at the bottom was generally Japanese, or there were no English translations for it, so it did not become famous in India. What became famous in India was a Double Dragon. What became famous in India was
Double Dragon.
Double Dragon was there, Contra was there, then the Olympic series was there, where you do Olympic games like weightlifting, And all the sports related games used to be famous in India. Like golf used to be famous, cricket
Mike
used to be
Tyson wala.
famous, Mike Tyson, boxing wala.
Yeah.
And then a lot of these games used to become famous in terms of like boxing series and all. They used to take up a lot of time. And then I'm talking about days where I used to partner with my chacha and sit and play games with him. So we used to play like Sunday morning, like at 10 o'clock we opened the console and he's got one controller, I've got one controller, we're sharing a controller, and first 3 chances are mine, second 3 chances are yours, and we are playing like a round of probably so-called golf ho gaya, ya bolo baseball ho gaya. So baseball batting meri first, batting bowling तुम्हारी first, and toss कर रहे हैं जी. All of that in probably 1993, 1992 era. Then that revolution had these plethora of games, plethora. Suddenly 64-bit games came, which was like obviously Nintendo done it, and seeing Nintendo, PlayStation came up.
Okay.
So then the console boom happened. In the meanwhile, PC would still have its own thing. PC would still do its own thing. PC would still have all of these games, but PC's revolution came with Windows 98, Windows 95, Windows 3.1. Windows 3.1 used to have Solitaire and Hearts करके game होता था, Minesweeper करके game होता था, and obviously you could play like pinball used to be there. But then Windows was not really a gaming per se system, but used to run an application kind of system, kind of thought process. मतलब लोग EXEs बनाते थे और EXEs को रन करना चाहिए था. EXEs कहीं से भी मिलती थी, कुछ भी करती थी, और फिर ये सारे ऑफलाइन गेम्स होती थी. मतलब जो भी तुम खेलते थे, चाहे वो कैसेट सिस्टम होता था, whether it be a cassette system, whether it used to be a PC game, whatever, the only way to communicate or talk to anybody would be via a telephone line, and we used to have very expensive telephone lines at that time. But US used to have telephone lines and cheaper ones at that time.
Okay.
So they could communicate with each other at that time, and they used to have LAN. LAN, nahi? Technically, it's not LAN. Technically, it used to be over the air. Over the air kind of systems where you could multiplay on a PC. So then what happened? Out of the blue, some school network guy said that I will create some sort of a talking network between, so that our entire school campus is connected with each other, and he gave birth to LAN. Yeah. So then what happened is, such birth networks from MIT and Harvard and all of these people, they took it all from US and they connected all these, they singularly connected all these places. So MIT was connected to Harvard was connected to, their lab rooms of their computer lab rooms were connected via these networks. So then when the network became big, network keep becoming bigger, internet came to be. That is that. Then what happened was, then the underground cables in terms of the oceanic cables were laid down. But then even in that thought process, it's a lot of work, okay? Like a lot of science has gone behind it. Today we are working at lightning speeds because there are optic fiber cables which are being used. And the speed at what it's being used, it's being generated at higher this thing right now. It's being from what we were using it at that time. तो काफी सारा ग्रोथ हुआ, काफी सारे सिस्टम बना है, एंड देन gaming wise, yeah, console series or the system where the consoles or the, there was no Steam, there was no EA, there was no gaming companies used to have their logos coming up at front. Need for Speed 1, 2, 3 खेला है. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit used to be called Need for Speed 3. इतना रट लिया है, और इतना Need for Speed 3 को तो मॉड भी किया है हमने. वो जमाने में ऐसे कार्स डाले हैं नीड फॉर स्पीड 3 के अंदर, जब किसी ने सोचा भी नहीं होगा उसके अंदर दूसरे कार्स जल भी सकते हैं. मॉड कर दिया. सो दैट लेवल ऑफ गेमिंग किया है पीसी के ऊपर. या been there, done that. So shall I get back to Great Circle? Let's.
Need some light.
How do we get light now? Inventory?
Who turned out the lights?
In.
Need some light.
How do I make light? What is on the left? What is that?
Need some light.
Can we burn the flame somehow?
Too dark in here.
I think we just need to go.
Can't see. I turned out the lights.
There is a candle on the table you can use to light your way.
तेरी जरूरत थी ना मेरे को बोलने के लिए. कैंडल ले ले.
Good thinking, Indy. Let's go inside.
All right, follow me.
लो भाई.
Watch your step, Indy. I've been asking to have the library renovated for a very long time.
I'll be careful.
मैं और careful.
Very exciting, Indy. My hands are shaking. I wonder who built this place and what it was for.
Whatever its purpose was, it's been abandoned for centuries.
Let's go, bro. Indy, come on. My boy. Indy, you're the man.
Let's see if there's another way past this gate.
What the hell is this?
Alone.
I think you need to dive in so that you can get to the other side.
There is a
And
gate
open the gate.
here. I wonder how we open it.
Okay.
Oh, I'm soaked.
Yeah, go there.
There
Now
you
open
are.
that gate. Yeah.
Let me get that gate open for you.
It's very dark. I think we need some light.
Yeah, tell me about it, Professor.
It almost looks like a kind of alchemist's laboratory.
Where is my candle?
Who is this poor individual?
Much older than anything here.
No, your candle, you lost it once you dived into the water. Let's see if you can find another candle by it.
Riddle of the Ancients, a collection of curious hand carved prehistoric stone relic. Find ancient relics in Vatican.
Yeah, you just found one. I think you just want to find
Yeah,
one.
I just found one. Yeah. Can I walk up? No. Need to go here and find.
Father Crescenzo, perhaps.
Mad scribbles. Year 1578. Wow.
Eccentric.
Icons of fuel. Less the darkness. I must exercise this miasma of despair. Whoever soul finders, use the map. Find the abominable etchings. What do they herald? Perchance, it is all. भाई सीधा नहीं बात कर सकते.
उस समय should expect the English to be like
I'll
this.
be right back. Washroom.
Yeah.
हाँ उस समय तो हाँ यार जब कैंडल से ही चीजें पढ़ते होंगे तो फिर इलेक्ट्रिसिटी नाम की चीज नहीं होगी.
What's that on the table?
Note.
You know, this might be a map of those inscriptions you talked about.
I fear this will lead you nowhere, Indy, but if you can bring me some photographic evidence of these inscriptions, we can study them together in my office without raising suspicion.
I say I bring you some evidence. You got a camera I can use?
No, but speak to Ernesto, the old janitor in the Vatican post office. I hear he has some special deals from the lost and found section. Here is a very special key. It will give you access to places in the Vatican only priests are allowed. Do not lose it, Indy.
I'll keep it safe.
I have to organize a proper burial for this unfortunate soul. If you need anything, you will find me in my office, Indy.
नीचे जाऊं क्या? नहीं जरूरत नहीं है जाने. All right, we are out.
My friend. Even though I have doubts, I hope it will be of use to you.
I'm sure it will, one way or another.
He's cute.
Dandela was speaking on mute.
By such old paintings, bro.
A lot of secrets in the
Yeah,
Vatican.
surprising the details
Must
are
be
very
some
nice.
connection to the camera. Should see about that camera too.
And what surprised playing the game is very small. I don't know why mine was lagging.
Oh, let's see here. Wait a minute. Wasn't there an excavation led by some British professor? Could be a lead.
Should I? I don't even know the
Do I have to pull it? What is that?
I don't know. Just press E and doesn't do anything. It does.
Ah, okay. Yeah. You move the mouse, is it?
Ticket stub. Cinema theater. Rome thing and it's a discount price for members of military kids and assigned. 52. 52.38.
Tickets are worth it. Do you want to open that box at this number? Maybe.
Right.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Not bad, bro.
This could be interesting.
You might think the odds are in your favor.
What the heck?
Combatti come una provoletta!
Look at the combat. This is the combat. I just wanted to see the combat. You haven't got there, right? To see the combat.
Well, I fought against some classes.
Paura, furbone! Che comodo! Prendete!
I will fight each and every one of them.
Mandalo trovato! Andato a terra!
Ouch.
Sei morto!
I thought you said you'll fight each and everyone.
Shall I? He's hitting with a shovel, bro.
Nessuno può salvare!
So take it. Ah, there we go.
Eccoti qua! Peccato! Dove non le puoi schivare! Fermati! Subiamo! Fermati, accidenti!
There we the gun.
Ne hai abbastanza? Non hai speranze! Ti vedi? Basta spararmi contro! Sì! Che niente con
There we go. Doesn't matter. I have to be stealth in this, bro. Obviously, I won't be silly taking up firearms. Or I'll taking my whip out and like ta 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 ta.
Allora, tu e tu sulle munizioni. Andiamo solo due, devono essere belli che... Ricordo? Questo sarebbe sull'attenti? Mi scusi?
Guy only got me caught, no? Nothing here. This is the way.
And you raised your arms in front of him. That's what you responded.
Stanno diventando sempre più arroganti.
I'm surprised that they give me firearms right in the middle of the game.
There must be another way.
Chi vi ha autorizzati a transennare quest'area?
Must be another way.
Dei patti lateranensi afferma
That
chiaramente
way.
che alle autorità italiane è vietato interferire con la sovranità e la giurisdizione della Santa Sede.
Siete informata?
Grazie. Adesso rispondi alla domanda.
There?
L'unica autorità del Vaticano è il Papa.
Oh,
Odio questi fascisti.
oh my. Indy. Outdo yourself, bro. Beh, bhag.
That went easier than expected. Antonio was right. This sounds good.
Oh yeah, this is the door. I found a new cat has rabies.
Geniale. Pensi davvero che il capitano non se ne sarebbe accorto? Certo che no. È da quando gli hai spaccato il naso con quella boccia che non percepisce più i sapori. Assaggiarlo o meno non importa.
Monks.
Italiano che si rispetti sa
Yeah, bro.
un bicchiere di vino.
I can't keep my eyes open anymore.
Capitano,
See you, bro.
hai ragione.
See you, bye, good night.
Bye, 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 bye.
Fossimo a Napoli. Vorrei proprio che fossi qui in Spagna.
To go out for sure. But would I?
A real nightmare!
Cos'è stato?
Puoi stare!
Uomo, che cosa credi di qualcosa?
Almeno prova! No?
Tu, laggiù!
Non hai speranze!
Sì, così!
Non hai speranze!
Ehi, tu! Laggiù!
Buonanotte!
Ti ho beccato!
L'ha battuto!
Ecco qua! Suonagliene! Eccolo là! Non lasciatelo scappare! Ti ho trovato! Trovato, Topolino! Che codardo! Pazzo!
È finito!
Assaggia il pugno! Paura! Scoperto! Forza! Fatelo fuori! Vuoi per forza parecchio! Dagli una lezione! Sarebbe una lotta! Così non resisto! Non hai speranze!
Ti faccio piangere!
Sei morto! Che cosa credi di fare? Non mi scappi! Peccato! Mandalo giù!
Sei finito! Eccoti qua! Vieni!
Combatti come stavamo lì! Ti metto! Ti metto in gioco! Forza! Codardo! Almeno sai come si combatte! Eccoti
Avanti, maledetto! Di sotto! Andiamo! Non me Sì, dacci dentro! Troppo forte per te! Siamo fermi! Che cosa credi? Prendi! Potrei batterti anche dormendo! Ehi, ti faccio secco! Mandalo giù!
सबको खत्म कर दिया.
Voi due, forza, al lavoro!
Signor sì, capitano. Arriviamo, capitano.
Finalmente. Era più di mezz'ora che discutevano. Da non crederci? Ah, an American. Yes, the fascists are... what is the word? I should not say. You have lost something, yes? Perhaps it is here in my collection?
I need a camera. Antonio tells me you have some special deals.
Antonio sent you?
He's a friend.
Antonio is a lousy bum who cheats at cards. Good.
Now just hang on. Let's work something out, huh?
I only have one camera, and it is very, very special. Quite small, maybe this big. And you can take photos in color. Oh, so beautiful. You would need... well, it's very expensive. More than you could afford.
Look, I need to take some pictures, and there's no other camera in this place. So what do you say?
Well... this is the price you pay. I assure you, it is more than fair.
379 pounds.
It's really that good, huh?
The camera is yours, senor. And tell Antonio that I still think he is a lousy cheat.
Thanks, Ernesto.
Try your new camera.
Questi uccelli non hanno un po' di rispetto. Lordare i muri della città santa. Aspetti che se la tengano tutto il tempo mentre volano. Sono creature di Dio. Che guardino rispetto. Chissà se il luce verrà davvero.
Ma sei matto? Abbiamo bisogno di altro.
Buongiorno.
Greetings.
And I want the Streamer mode is on. Okay, great.
His father.
You guys will really enjoy this game if you're not running it on streamer mode, because the background music in the non-streamer mode is really, really awesome.
Ah, salve, padre.
Padre Antonio ci è stato di grande aiuto. Già. Pensavo che mi piacerebbe avere una sua fotoricordo per quando torneremo al convento.
Chiedigliela. Ne sarà sicuramente felice.
No, mi vergogno a chiedere.
I remembered the entire way. Wow. Seriously, I have to go back up? And it says down again? Okay, let's go down.
Padre Antonio ci è stato di grande aiuto. Già. Pensavo che mi piacerebbe avere una sua fotoricordo per quando torneremo al convento.
Chiedigliela. Ne sarà sicuramente felice.
Ta 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 ta.
Possa il Signore vegliare su di voi, padre.
God's grace to you, sister.
Oh, like that.
Buongiorno.
God's grace, ma'am.
Non posso dipingere senza pennello. Non perdere l'equilibrio. È finito il pennello.
Deve essere perfetto.
Ho ancora un sacco da fare. Buon pomeriggio.
The Lord be with you, ma'am.
Tieni la mano ferma. Dov'è finito il pennello?
Buongiorno.
Keep up the good work, sir.
Dov'è finita? Ancora un sacco di storie.
More of a dog guy.
La terra si lavora bene. Ecco, lì intorno.
Open villa.
Tieni la mano ferma.
Attenzione! Sarà
Anyway,
abbastanza profondo.
thank you so much for joining me. I will see you guys tomorrow again. Bye bye. Good night. Take care. Like always say, stay human, stay humble. Bye bye.